Hello, and here we are again with a new video, and the video is about Unit 5, Lesson 5, 5, like a football match. It's the grammar and it is about adverbs. In your book on page 221, that is 221. So grab your book and let's have a look. It is about adverb or adjective. So you have to know what adjectives are and what adverbs are. Well, an adjective says something about and if I say that an adjective is in Dutch bijvoeglijk naamwoord, then you should know that an adjective says something about a noun, because a noun is a zelfstandig naamwoord. So an adjective says something about a noun. Try to remember that. And adverbs, they say, something is done. So there is a difference. When I say that an adverb is in Dutch bijwoord, maybe then you know that you have to say that adverbs say how something is done. So try to remember adverbs say how something is done, because I will come back to the how in my explanation. Adverbs can say something about a verb. And when you look in your book, you see that a verb, I hope you remember, it's a werkwoord. Adverbs say something about an adjective, that is possible. So they can say something about a verb, but they also can say something about an adjective. If there is a word that says something about the adjective, then it becomes an adverb. An adverb can also say something about another adverb. And adverbs can say something about a whole sentence. And a whole sentence, I think you know what it is in Dutch by now. Let's have a closer look. Adele is a beautiful person. Beautiful says something about person. And person is a noun. Therefore, beautiful is an adjective. Remember, bijvoeglijk naamwoord, zelfstandig naamwoord. Because Adele is a person, but Adele is a beautiful person. So beautiful becomes an adjective. If I now say that Adele sings beautifully, then you see the difference between beautiful and beautifully. Now, sings is a verb. And because beautifully says something about the verb. So how does Adele sing? I can ask how. How does Adele sing? Beautifully. And therefore, beautiful becomes an adverb and it becomes beautifully. So the adverbs that say something about a verb. I hope I made it clear. So you can't say how a person, but you can say how does Adele sing? Beautifully. Okay, we go on with a beautiful person. Adele is a beautiful person. You know that beautiful is an adjective. If I now say that Adele is an absolutely beautiful person, then absolutely says something about beautiful. So we have Adele is a beautiful person. So now I can say how beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. So it becomes an adverb. And again you hear how. Adele is a beautiful person. But how beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Therefore, absolutely is an adverb because it says something about an adjective. Adverbs say something about an adjective. Okay, we go on with the beautifully. Adele sings beautifully. Sings is a verb, beautifully becomes an adverb. How does Adele sing? Beautifully. Now I say that Adele sings exceptionally beautifully. Exceptionally says something about beautifully. So how beautifully does she sing? Exceptionally beautifully. So exceptionally and beautifully are both adverbs, and exceptionally says something about beautifully, and beautifully says something about sings, and that is a verb. So adverbs say something about another adverb. Adele was married, but her marriage broke up. So Adele's dream marriage ended in a divorce. Now that is a whole sentence. If I now say that unexpectedly, because nobody expected Adele to divorce, but so unexpectedly Adele's dream marriage ended in a divorce, then unexpectedly becomes an adverb because it says something about the whole sentence. Adele's dream marriage ended in a divorce. Unexpectedly, Adele's dream marriage ended in a divorce. So the adverb can say something about a sentence. I think you have noticed already the form of adverbs. So how do you form adverbs? You often put le after the adjective. Beautiful, I said beautiful, but when I say how, then it becomes beautifully. But there are a few things you have to know about the spelling, because horrible ends in LE if you put LY behind it. So after it, horrible. So you have to change the E in a Y. So you get horribly. So horrible becomes horribly. All the words that end, all the adjectives that end in LE, like ble, becomes horribly. Happy ends in a Y. And remember the rhyme? Change the Y into, into an I. So also for this one, happy, happily. You see, happily. Change the Y into an I plus le, happily. Automatic ends in a C. It's a little bit different. So you put, after the word, you put a le. So not automatically, but automatically. And you say automatically. So you put ALLY. So that's the form of the adverbs. There's another one. Have a good look. It says, Ms Bos is a goede teacher. She explains goed. So one is an adjective and the other one is an adverb. How do you know that? The first one says something about teacher. Teacher is a person, so that is a noun. And the other one, you can say, how does she explain? Good. Okay, here we go. Ms Bos is a good teacher. Good is the adjective because it says something about teacher. But you can't say she explains goodly. For good, you have to use the word well. So, Ms Bos is a good teacher. She explains well. I always talk about myself and not about other teachers. So, well is the adverb of good. So if you say see good and you have to change that into an adverb, then you make it into well. Okay, so the adverb of good is well. The adverb of the adjective good. So good is an adjective, bijvoeglijk naamwoord. Well is an adverb, bijwoord. So now, what do you have to try to remember? A few things. An adjective says something about a noun. An adverb say how something is done. So adverbs say how something is done. Then adverbs can say something about the verb, about an adjective, about another adverb, or about a whole sentence. Then you have to change it into an adverb. How do you form adverbs? With le, and here are the other things. Beautiful, beautifully, horrible, horribly, happy, happily, automatic, automatically. And then, of course, good becomes well. Thanks for watching. Again, you always watch my videos. I like that. If you have any questions, you know what to do. g.bos@wedeswijger.nl. And don't forget, I'm on YouTube, so all the videos are there. So if you want to watch again, go to YouTube and there you can watch again. Don't forget to subscribe and to like my videos, because it's time that I make some money out of all these videos. Thanks for watching.